What's up, everyone? Today I wanted to talk about my weight loss story through MyFitnessPal. Now, just to give you a little background, grew up athletic, ripped, shredded, just, never had an issue. So I never thought there would be an issue. So that's just a little background. Just never thought that I'd have this problem. So then later on in life at 24, I got sober, got in recovery, slowly, gradually started gaining weight. But when I first got sober, I was running like 11 miles a day, still being insane, still ripped, still in shape. Slowly, as time went on, started gaining weight, gradually, just didn't really notice. So then after that, I kept slowly noticing it, but, being a little like, it's not that bad, it's not that bad. Then I started seeing pictures, so I started weighing myself, and it's going up 205, 210. 235, and I'm like, oh, I'm just a beast. Moved to Florida at one point, and I worked at a treatment center, and I'm just explaining this because everybody there was like, you're a beast, you're a Viking, because I'm from Minnesota, you're a beast. So therefore, I'm delusional. I'm just like, I'm a monster. But meanwhile, I was still all obsessed with working out, still run here and there, but I would fluctuate, and I would just, my wife, though, she would keep saying, like, you got to try this app. Because when she has her kids, she just loses the weight. That's just what she does. So finally, I'm like, let me give this a try. So I gave it a try, but at first delusional about it, not sticking to it, not really typing everything in, I think I gave myself like 3,000 calories at first. Just, being delusional about it, wasn't losing the weight. I'm like, oh, this app doesn't work. Then she said, you have to do it. So then gradually started losing weight. It took a couple years, I'd say, oh man, it's rough, like probably 2.5 years from going from 255 to 175. And I'm just so happy that I did it. And now, I'll fluctuate and I'll digress a little, but then I get right back on it. I tell everyone to do it. And the reason I bring up the working out is because I was under that same impression a lot of people are, is that you just need to work out. But no, it's about what you're eating and how many calories. You can eat anything you want on it as long as you're in the calorie range. You type in all your info. Download the app MyFitnessPal if you want to lose weight. It's a life and game changer. Like I said, for me, it was just the delusion of thinking, oh, I can work out, I'll lose weight. And I know a lot of people do that. They'll be like, oh, I'll do my run every day and I'm just still gaining the weight. Or I know a lot of people, I listen to a lot of podcasts, they do the same thing I did at first. They'll be on the application, but they're not being honest and they're not actually typing it in. And then they just gain the weight back and it slowly comes back. And I've had that where I fluctuate up and down, but then I get right back on it. And then actually when you start doing it, you feel completely fulfilled. At first, though, it's rough. I want to say that. At first, it's really rough. And then you're just like, oh my gosh, how am I going to do this? But I just want everyone to know that it's possible. And the application is amazing. And I fluctuate with working out, which I should do, but I'm a truck driver, but I do also physical labor at my truck work. So, and it's about up and down with that too. I do several things, but that's when too, I knew I had to get back on the app because I know what could happen. But that's my weight loss story, and I hope you try MyFitnessPal, and I hope you can get to your goals because you're going to feel better. I mean, the app is amazing. What you do is you'll put in your gender, your height, your current weight. You're going to want to put in how much you want to lose. It can say half a pound a week, 2 pounds a week. I went with 2 pounds a week. You can go a pound, pound and a half. But what I'm saying is there's so much to it that is so beneficial. For instance, my wife, when she originally did it, she measured everything, and I started doing that, and I just couldn't. I was like, I can't do this. Then a guy who was a trainer told me, you don't have to do that. It's good. He said, that's the best way to do it. And this will affect your whole family in a positive way. My wife started it. I was always into working out, like I said. Then I lost all the weight. Then who's now 16-year-old son, he was like, I want to do that. We monitored it. We said, because we said we don't really, believe in this because you need to eat, you need to grow. But he did it and he got healthier. He's in sports, athletics. He could move better. He was more confident. You could tell he felt better. He liked pictures of himself. We've always been pretty healthy. Ever since my wife started this, she cooks just every veggie and everything you could imagine inside of our meals. And there's always veggies, just everything, like all health wise. But then we do have fun stuff too. So it's not like we don't. Our young ones, they're the same way. Like my mom, all of my family is like we'll go to these parties and there's all these sweets. Not that my kids don't indulge, but they'll be going for the grapes, the veggies first. My mom thinks it's hilarious, and other people when they go to their house and they'll just be like, "Do you have grapes? Do you have, carrots?" Just like they're like, "What?" Like it's cool because then in turn your whole family is healthier. It's I can't say enough about this application and what it's done for our family, and in turn has just just changed everything. I mean, it makes you just feel better, and to do it as a family, there's nothing better. So I'm hoping that people get something out of this, and as you've seen in my picture, it was an insane transformation, and I'm holding on to it. When I see my stuff fluctuating, I'm like, hold up, we got to stop. So those are a lot of the points I wanted to make. And just to reiterate all the benefits that this has to offer. Thanks for watching, and I hope you start this journey, and let me know in the comments below how it's going. Ask any questions, and good luck. Just keep striving, keep working at it. Do not give up. Trust me, you'll love the results. So now, as I'm home, I have some additional thoughts. Okay, so for instance, it's called My Fitness Pal, not everyone else's Fitness Pal. This thing is for you. So therefore, when you're doing it, like for instance, my wife, the first time she did it, she measured absolutely everything. She measured it all out. This second time around, because she thought, oh, I can't do it the way you do it because, I'm a bigger dude and just maybe it wouldn't matter as much with the calories. But it ended up that she's lost 50 pounds again after having our third child. So it literally works whatever way is suitable to you, but that does not mean cheat. That does not mean lie on the calories. Like when I roughly put something in, if it's looking like 600, and then I put that in. Do not eat spaghetti with 7 to 10 breadsticks and be like, oh, that's 400 calories, because then you're just cheating yourself. You're not going to lose the weight that way from what my experience has seen. And because I actually have a lot of people on podcasts who, struggle with it that I listen to. And I've had other people who have tried it that struggle with it. But it is your Fitness Pal and it will work as good as you work it. So that's just some other things I wanted to talk about, was that it's individualized and you have to really go for it. So if you need to just take baby steps and start really looking into calories, because now once you see the calories, you can never unsee calories. That's one thing I noticed. Even when I waver and I'm not doing that good, or I go on a spell where I'm just off track, it gets to the point where I see, like, I just see calories. You cannot unsee them, which is good. And it's a healthy thing. And you can't unsee bad food. It's just, I love this application. And I just wanted to touch on some other points and just keep striving.